So Samsung is getting ready to do that big reveal on the 17th, and today is the 16th. Now, I've been using a Pixel for so long, and I've also been using a Samsung for so long. Well, this is my Pixel 8, and these are my Pixel 8 Pros, and this S23 Ultra has been phenomenal for the last year that I've had out there. I guess we're on a year right now. We've got a new announcement, so yeah, I guess we might be coming up on a year with this device. This is my S23 Ultra, and I wanted to make a real brief video for you guys out there who might not have a Pixel 8 Pro or an S23 Ultra, and you're on the fence about getting the S24 Ultra. Well, the S24 Ultra's dimensions are not that far off from this one. Based on what I've conceived with the cases that I've tried on from the S24 Ultra, this device is a little bit bigger in size. Now, Samsung's rumor mill has it that they're going to give it a flat display, and they're going to take away some of the features that are on Google devices right now. Like a lot of the AI learning and the AI features are going to be there. I'm starting to hear some rumors about call screening and things like that. So I'm pretty sure Google has that on lock and the patents for that. But Samsung will always bring something out that's close to it if they can, because that is actually a really good feature. But the AI features that are going to be on the new version of the S24 Ultra and the S24 lineup, I would assume completely, is it enough to get you to buy one? So Google's devices here, this is a software-based, Google is a software-based company, but they bring out phones. These phones are absolutely stunning. They are really good on the software, and hardware is where they've definitely grown. So you take a look at the 8 Pro here, and if you're a person who doesn't have a S23 Ultra, S22 Ultra, you just don't have one of these bigger Samsung phones, and you're really thinking about jumping up to the S24 Ultra, you might want to consider this. The Pixel 8 is Pixel 8 Pro, this is the size, and this is the size of the S24 Ultra ultimately. A little bit more tiny in specs, looks like, from what I can tell from trying on an S24 Ultra case. But other than that, folks, I can tell you this will probably feel much better in the hand. You've got rounded corners on the Pixel 8 Pro lineup, which makes for a better experience holding this device long term. I kid you not. Using both of these side by side, this one feels so much better. Now, if you get down to wanting a smaller S24, obviously the Pixel 8 is an option as well. I think the advantage Google has from Samsung is pretty much just software, predominantly software, but hardware to me is much better. This is Google's minor bump in spec as far as hardware goes from the previous generation, but it's a major one when it comes to what it brought to the table. The cameras are so much better on the 8 lineup. It's incredible. Getting close to what Samsung has to offer, but not quite there yet. To do that, they're going to need some Google, speaking of Google, they're going to need some 4K Pro video, 4K portrait video, and then a little bit more things to do, like director's view, and some other things that Samsung offers, especially being able to control your video in pro mode. There's so much here, and to be honest here, Google's recording for vlogging and things like that, when controlling the microphone and gains and things like that, that is better than Samsung's, but Samsung's noise canceling is very strong and it's hard to match. Samsung has some of the best camera features of any phone on the market, but quality-wise, Google is pretty much there. They've done their due diligence by their consumers and brought out some of the best cameras, and they're already top of the line for photos, and now they're stepping into the arena of video. Video on the S23 Ultra is absolutely incredible. As a matter of fact, I use this so much, you would think it was a real camera, someone told me. They said, man, I wouldn't even think that was a phone if you didn't tell me. And I also get that a lot when I'm using the iPhone. As a matter of fact, I'm using the iPhone right now to record this video. So Samsung has to do more than just tell me that I got a higher pixel count, give me a flat display, and give the latest 8th gen processors. They're going to have to do more than that. And I think you as a consumer, you should be saying the same thing. Now, we don't know the pricing of the new devices, but if they go up in price, I can tell you the S23 Ultra is going to start looking really good, even the S22 Ultra. Now, the S21 Ultra is actually a really good phone. It's a good phone. So if you have anything under the 22, I suggest you shoot for the 23 here after you see the 24 and you're not impressed, or you don't think the price is right, or just anything. So personally, I think that if I had to pick only one phone and it was between the S23 Ultra, the S24 Ultra, or anything like that, it's going to be one of these Pixels because the hardware is just better by a long shot. This feels so much better than the S23 Ultra, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same way for the S24 Ultra. Okay, so Samsung's moving to a flat display, but Google did that already, and obviously it means a lot. It means a lot to have a flat display. So, it's your man Jay. Are you pulling the trigger on the S24 Ultra? Are you thinking about it? If so, you might want to take a look at what Google has to offer. Take care.